Hello, this is Takashi. Thanks for watching my new YouTube channel. I'm Takashi. I've been in Sydney for 2 years. Here's Sydney, and I'm from Japan. I'm a Japanese actor. So today, I'm gonna talk about the 5 reasons why I prefer to stay in Japan rather than Sydney. Okay? Number 1. Food. Even in Sydney, there are many Japanese restaurants. I mean, the ramen or sushi trains or any kind of some rice bowls, whatever. But if you come back to Japan, if you visit Japan, there are plenty of different options and much tastier, 100% tastier and cheaper. You know, for example, if you purchase some ramen in here, Sydney, in the city, it's one of my favorite is it's about 14 bags. This is like tonkotsu soup base, you know, the pork soup base. It's about 14 bags. But, you know, you can purchase in Japan, it's about 9 to 10 bags. You know, it's much cheaper and much tastier, you know? So, oh no, maybe, I know some ramen restaurant in Japan, maybe you can purchase maybe 3 bags or 5 bags. It's very super cheap, right? So, and also there are plenty of options. For example, you know, what else? So here in Sydney, most of the ramen restaurants is the tonkotsu pork soup base. But you know, of course, the soy base, the miso base, Japanese Taiwanese style or something, or maybe a Kyushu style. And so, you know, Hokkaido. I love Hokkaido ramen. Like, you know, so many 100 different, plenty of kind of ramens in Japan. But you know, in Sydney, only maybe 5 different options. It's very limited. And also, for example, sushi. Sushi is so expensive. If you want to eat really nice sushi, it maybe even a sushi train, and maybe you need to pay cost about $4.50 per plate, like the 2 portions, you know. But in Japan, even it's very cheap sushi trains in Hokkaido, it's just 1 bag per plate, just 1 bag, and 10 times tastier. And the fish and you know some food is so much fresh. Second things, onsen, hot spring. Do you know hot spring, onsen? No? Yeah, it's very famous in common, like a public bath, but in the nature, in the outside. Here in Sydney, no onsen hot spring. Of course, some spa or sauna, but you know, with the, how to say it, like swimwear, I feel like it's pool. It's not just the onsen. It's a bath, it's like, you know, all clothes off and connect to the nature and relax and feel the, you know, air, atmosphere. Or sometimes I went to the, you know, nature, really limited, very private place. Actually the mixed gender public, onsen hot springs. And, you know, they're just next to the waterfalls, like, and at the time, it's a little bit, the yellow leaves, the leaves are changing, maybe a summer into a fall season, right? So, you know, the fresh air in the evening, you know, you just have to take a bath and you can look up the sky. Oh man, you can see the plenty of stars. And you know, you can chat with friends and, you know, family or actually that was a mixed gender one. So I talked with some, you know, old, you know, old people, like an old lady or old gentlemen, and hey brother, I'm from Aichi Prefecture, wherever. So it's very common place. I'm not nudist, but you know, I feel totally connected and relaxed. It's my Japanese culture, but it's not in Sydney. So that's one of the things I prefer to live in Japan. 3, safe. Not many dodgy people. Okay, one of the story what's happened in Sydney. So it's about 1 year ago. I lived at Surrey Hills, just next to the city, more like a nightlife town or something. And you know, at the time, my clothes. I washed my clothes and clothes on the outside. You know, just to dry. You know, outside on the lane, just the clothes on the lane. So when one day I came back from the work, and you know, some ride a bicycle. You know, some you know, homeless guy, and just look at me, and he wears a very nice blue T-shirt, and he wear the, I remember, very nice blue T-shirt, and he walking past by me and just look at me, and he said, like, and to me, what the hell? And I just, oh my gosh, what the guy? But I didn't have any idea what's happened at the time. And after that, I just come back home and I tried to, pick up my clothes because I dried outside and pick up my clothes. But, it's gone. No t-shirt, no, jeans, no pants, and more, no undies. Someone took all my clothes. So crazy. And, I went to the police station and needed to, claim for the police report. And when I went to the police office, I remember, yeah, the homeless guy that wears the blue t-shirts, he definitely wear my blue t-shirt. That's so dodgy. It never happens in Japan, Of course, Japan is much safer. Of course, still some dodgy people live in Japan, but never happens. Who the hell pick up the boys' undies and t-shirts and everything? So it's very weird. So that's one of the reasons. So Japan is much safer. Transportation system. It's very punctual. But maybe everyone knows the Japanese transportation is very, very high grade, and it's really punctual. And one of the funny story. Okay, when I fly back to Tokyo, I used maybe a Qantas, no Jetstar. Yeah, in my memory. And the plane just arrived at the Haneda airport, it just closest the airport to the Tokyo city. And when just arrived, actually it was a little bit delayed. And the announce, the intercom announce says, thanks for the passenger. I'm really, really, really so sorry for delay for 1 minute. Just 1 minute, man. What the hell? No one says like for that. No one apologizes for the just 1 minute delay from the plane. Like in here, Sydney. Like I don't know, maybe a bus or bus is always late, or sometimes earlier. Maybe 10 minutes delay, 10 minutes earlier, or trains are late and trains earlier. But the airplane and just 1 minute delay, the flight attendant really, really deeply apologized to all of the customers. But yeah, this is, I feel totally understand. Okay, this is the politeness of Japanese people. Yeah. Okay, fifth, very convenient. You can see any convenience store around your house. Okay, in Sydney, most of the shop will close at at least about 10 p.m. Of course, some of the supermarket grocery stores is open until midnight, but even Aldi, one of the grocery stores, is closed at 8 p.m. When I want to buy something in the midnight, oh shit, I need to buy something just right now because I need to, for example, some stationery to the next class for the tomorrow morning. So I didn't have much time. I gotta go right now. But most of the shop closed in the Sydney, but in Japan, different. The convenience store, like a Family Mart, Lawson, or 7-Eleven. Yeah, 7-Eleven is very famous, It's open for 24 hours. Okay, so and they sell everything. Okay, if you're hungry, okay, you can eat something for maybe rice bowls or ramens or whatever. Or maybe you need some stationeries or some pharmacy, some medicine or some books, drinks. Everything, beers, you don't need to go to the liquor shop because every single convenience store sells the alcohol. I don't drink alcohol though, but super convenient. And also, do you know oden, the Japanese style hot pot? I really miss Japanese hot pot. When I want to eat Japanese hot pot in the midnight, in the cold night, cold winter season, but here in Sydney, of course, no convenience store. But if you're in Japan, even maybe at 12 o'clock, maybe after the finished work late at night, and I want to eat oden. Yeah, just go to the 7-Eleven, and pick up your oden, like sausages or fish cakes or eggs or konnyaku. How to say konnyaku? Everything, and just eat it, and even outside. Yeah. So this is convenience store. Okay, it's really convenient. Whenever you want to buy something, just go outside and you can pick up everything. That's it. So this is the 5 reasons I prefer to live in Japan. But of course, I have another ideas. Okay, so the next episode is why 5 reasons I prefer to live in Sydney. Okay, please watch the next episode also, and if you like it, please subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Bye bye.